It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. I've been raking up off these niggas for a minute now. Hey, y'all gonna learn to listen one way or another though. Hey, let's get it. Let me show you how I keep the money coming. Strapped up like he check, nigga run it. In the mirror, yeah, I love what I'm becoming. Ain't no discussion, boy, don't make me spit your onion. Hey, let me show you how I keep the money coming. Strapped up like he check, nigga run it. In the mirror, yeah, I love what I'm becoming. Ain't no discussion, boy, don't make me split your onion. Yeah. Flashback to the days I was in the days. I was sleeping on the couch, couldn't nobody stay. I was serving up the chicken, couldn't get a raise. Now I'm cooking up the game like I'm Bobby Flay. Fuck rap, I ain't got no friends in this shit. Put them M's to the front like a Benz in this shit. I be swimming through the money and got some fins in this shit. I be stomping through the street like some Timbs in this bitch. Made trends in this shit for some IOUs, but I don't lose. Construction high, tighten them screws. Tie up my shoes, back on the block, straight to the bag, ho. Jumping off the porch for that green like a tadpole. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this afternoon. In this video, we're going to be getting into Kendrick Lamar. All right. So last night, he decided to pop out in LA with a surprise appearance at Playboi Carti's concert. All right. Playboi Carti is currently on tour, on the Antagonist tour. Right. It just kicked off a little over a week ago, about a week and a half ago. And just like Playboi Carti popped out in Atlanta to do good credit with Kendrick, Kendrick returned the favor in LA to do good credit with him on stage. All right. Now, of course, y'all know Kendrick Lamar all year has been doing his Grand National Tour. He just wrapped up the South American portion of that tour about a week and some change ago. He's going to be on about a break for about another month and a half. They will continue the last few dates in December, and then they will be wrapping up for the year. Now, whether or not Kendrick is going to do more dates in 2026, I don't know. I would not be surprised. There has been some rumblings of bookings well into 2026, but we don't know if it's going to be connected to the Grand National Tour, if we're going to get a new album in the between time, or if there's just going to be a couple of isolated events where he pops back out. I don't have the answers, but I'll definitely be tuned in and give those updates when I have them. All right. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is pull up the footage of Kendrick Lamar taking the stage with Playboi Carti to do good credit out in LA. We also know that Kendrick performed with the Clips out in LA this year as well, right? To do Chains and Whips. So we see that he's popping out for the people that he's working with. It's not just a feature and keep this thing moving. He's still building. He's giving the fans moments. Very dope on his part, especially with the itinerary that he's had this year, still making time for others. Now, of course, this is camera footage, so it is going to be a little bit loud. That bitch on point like ASAP Telly. The money is nothing, the money is nothing. I really, really on my promise. Continue being heavy on what's and I carry the weight, nigga. I'm for the Dodgers. Cause difference is given. It's never been called, it's never be nervous. They put in the main Chicago slang. Which one of you niggas are merchant? Cut on my evil twin. Cut in my evil. Let's go. My skin is smooth, my teeth is white, my pride is low, my class is brighter. Hate your willing to love your face. When you break, that's how you should like it. Say what? Say what? Moving the body. Say what? Moving the body. Moving the body. Moving the body. Say what? Yeah. And walk right the fuck off. Didn't say shit else. He ain't go out that bitch and steal the show. He ain't try to make it about him. He just came out, did his shit in service, showed love, and got the fuck out the way. One of the biggest stars, if not the biggest star we currently have in this shit. He didn't say no extra, no shout out. Hey man, I got this coming up. Make sure y'all come support this. Come buy me merch. He ain't do none of that shit. Nigga just got in, got out, kept that shit moving, let that boy get back to his show. Again, supreme humility for a person who it would be completely understandable if he wasn't. Y'all gonna have to excuse the shit going on at the apartment complex behind my home. They always on some shit over there with their landscaping. I can't control it. But yeah, he ain't get up there kissing and hugging nobody, calling them the biggest artist he ever seen, trying to give him no extra sauce on the spaghetti. But here's Rolling Stone, okay? They say Kendrick Lamar joins Playboi Carti for surprise good credit performance in LA. The rappers previously performed the music track together in Atlanta during Lamar and SZA's Grand National Tour in April. The audience at the Los Angeles stop on Playboi Carti's Antagonist tour was treated to a hometown surprise when Kendrick Lamar made a surprise appearance. Carti and Lamar performed their collaboration Good Credit, which appeared on the Atlanta rapper's latest album, Music. On Instagram, Carti wrote that bringing Lamar out in Los Angeles was only right. In April, when Lamar and SZA were on the Grand National Tour, Carti surprised fans with an appearance at the Atlanta stop for a performance of Good Credit. In March, Carti released Music as a follow-up to 2020's Whole Lotta Red. The album featured a staggering track list of 30 songs and featured appearances from Lamar, The Weeknd, Future, Travis Scott, Lil Uzi Vert, Ty Dolla $ign, Young Thug, and more. Lamar and Carti collaborated on 2 additional songs on Music, including Mojo Jojo and Backdoor, but Good Credit is the stage-ready cut. In August, Lamar made a similar appearance during Clip's Los Angeles concert. They performed Chains and Whips from Clip's long-awaited album Let God Sort 'Em Out, which arrived earlier this year. This is our home city. It's such a privilege to be in front of motherfucking legends, man, Kendrick told the crowd. I'm going to be out there watching with you. Oh, these are my motherfucking people. Lamar still has a stretch of shows on the Grand National Tour, which will resume in December with 4 final shows in Melbourne and Sydney to close out the stadium trek. Meanwhile, Carti's run is only just getting started. The rapper kicked off the Antagonist tour on October 3rd and has continued working his way through arenas in the U.S. Later this week, he'll perform in Phoenix, followed by Las Vegas, Denver, and St. Paul, Minnesota. The tour is scheduled to extend through December, when Carti will wrap with the hometown show at Atlanta's State Farm Arena. Okay, so shout out to that. Shout out to Kendrick making that appearance out there in LA, doing his motherfucking thing. Ain't missing no words, no nothing. You know what I mean? And again, this just goes to show how Kendrick is moving, man. The people out there that were trying to say he don't help nobody, the Young Thugs of the world saying he don't put nobody on. Well, that nigga did 3 features on Playboi Carti shit. Brought him out during his tour and showed up on stage for Playboi Carti shit in LA, right? Did the feature for the Clips, right? And did it within the confines of what they would have wanted. There's a lot of fans out there that wish Kendrick would have showed up in the music video, that the song might have been made a single, you know what I'm saying, to propel the project even further and made it much bigger. Probably would have been a stronger candidate in terms of the Grammys going into next year, all of that type of stuff. But I'm sure Kendrick was like, yo, I don't want to overshadow y'all project just because I'm on it. I don't want to overtake it and steal all the attention. I want y'all to be the superstars of the show. Just let me be in service to whatever it is that y'all need, right? Not to mention, he also served as advisory low-key for Ray Vaughn during his battle earlier this year with Joey Badass while he was on tour, embarking on this historic run that we've been witnessing all year. But he still was making time to hear the music, listen to it, enjoy it the same way that we were, give him pointers here and there, let him know, hey, stick and move, get in like this, do it like this. All right, it's going to be time for you to go ahead and get up out of there because too many niggas done enter the ring. It's going to look like y'all jumping him. You know what I'm saying? It was already y'all jumping him, but hey, you might want to go ahead and move on to the next thing because it's starting to look a little crazy. Then when you look at the Grand National Tour as they embarked on their trek through the South American countries, he also provided opportunities to Spanish artists to actually open up for him on a tour where he pretty much had no openers, right? Him and SZA were co-headlining, but as he took it overseas, he went ahead and did it solo. Now, at the end of the year, he's taking Schoolboy Q and Doechii, who has been in the press due to a Joe Budden trying to say that she's laying low and it's quiet out here for her, like she ain't got nothing going on. She's been embarking on her own solo tour all year, festival circuit, but moving forward, she's about to, you know what I mean, hit other shit along the way. And she's been doing a lot, going viral all the time for these festival performances. She's going viral today for a festival performance last night. But he's taking Doechii, he's taking Schoolboy Q to Australia. So ain't helping who? Ain't putting on who? And these are things that he's been doing throughout his whole career. And I'm not trying to like rehash that conversation. I'm only bringing it up because this is how it looks when you do stuff organically. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to spread yourself out super thin like goddamn creamy peanut butter when you just got relationships with people and you just say, hey, let me figure it out. I'll help where I can. You know what I mean? And if I can't, then I can't. That's real. That's honest. That's the truth. But also doing it because you don't want nothing from nobody else. It's not to make you look better, make you look cool, or try to convince people that you have a place within the culture. It just is. Now, speaking of Kendrick, Clips, and others, Billboard has also released an article this week where they made their predictions about who is going to take home the gold in the best rap album category. All right. So they say, could LL Cool J or Chance the Rapper be dark horses in this race? Billboard breaks down the potential nominees for best rap album at the 2026 Grammys. All right, so Clips has earned just one single Grammy nomination, Best Rap Sung Collaboration, for their turn on Justin Timberlake's 2002 debut solo single, Like I Love You, which is still a motherfucking banger today, in its 2-decade-long career. Could the brother duo or Pusha T and Malice, take home their first trophy for Best Rap Album at the 2026 ceremony with Let God Sort 'Em Out? Clips joins Kendrick Lamar and Tyler, the Creator, as the closest things to a lock for a Best Rap Album nomination at next year's Grammys. While Let God Sort 'Em Out soundtracked a triumphant comeback for Clips, GNX cemented Lamar's post Not Like Us victory lap with additional Billboard Hot 100 #1 Squabble Up and the SZA-assisted Luther, and the highest grossing co-headlining tour of all time. As for Tyler, Chromacopia became his third consecutive Billboard 200 #1 album, earning him his first two Hot 100 top hits, Noid and Sticky, both at number 10, and marking the beginning of his biggest year yet. It's also worth noting that Lamar has won this category 3 times, and Tyler has triumphed twice. Once for an album he didn't even identify as rap, but they put it there anyway. Outside of those 3 near sure bets, who else is in contention? We have Glorilla, who could become the 8th woman to earn a nomination for Best Rap Album thanks to her debut studio album, Glorious. After earning her first Grammy nod in 2023, Best Rap Performance for FNF, Glow earned 2 more in 2025 with Yeah Glow, Best Rap Performance and Song. One of my favorite Glow songs, period. Armed with a pair of mainstream R&B hip-hop airplay #1s, TGIF, and the Sexy Red featuring What You Know About Me, and a successful headlining tour, Glorilla could very well reap her first Grammy nod for Best Rap Album. Do I see it? No, but hey, they gotta say it. Playboi Carti with Music, Gunna with The Last One, and Big X The Plug with Take Care are 3 other rappers who scored sizable radio and streaming hits during the eligibility period. Carti's idiosyncratic style helped birth a generation of rage rap artists, and his latest studio album, which spent 3 weeks atop the Billboard 200, could finally convince Grammy voters to give him his due. Notably, Carti will also be on the ballot with Timeless, his smash collaboration with The Weeknd, who's making his Grammy comeback after a 5-year boycott. If y'all can remember, earlier this year, he was invited back and took the stage to perform. Meanwhile, Gunna is a 4-time nominee who has yet to win, and his infectious Burna Boy collaboration, WGFT, is taken off just in time for first-round voting. For what it's worth, Gunna reaped 0 bids in 2024 for A Gift and a Curse, widely considered one of his best LPs, and Fuck You Mean, his highest peaking solo song in the Hot 100 at number 4. Finally, Big X The Plug appears across the rap, country, and general field ballads this cycle, and is the largest is a song to keep an eye out for in Best Rap Performance. The Dallas MC could leverage his nostalgic sound, current commercial momentum, and cross-genre relationships to a nomination for Best Rap Album. You know, they have been giving out some sleepers in the Best Rap Album category. Would I be happy about Big X The Plug? I would congratulate him. I don't hate him. I think he's actually pretty good. But if he won, I would be looking at it a little sideways. I'm not going to lie. There are also several contending LPs that thrilled hip-hop circles without launching hit singles. Alfredo 2, Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist, and Life is Beautiful, Larry June, 2 Chainz and the Alchemist. Both have solid shots at a nomination. The sequel to the former earned a Best Rap Album nod in 2021, and the latter remains one of the most lauded rap releases of the year. Chance the Rapper won this category in 2017 with Coloring Book, and he hasn't earned a single Grammy nomination for his own work since then. It's not like he's been putting out a great amount of work since then. Just released his second album since in the last 7 years. Anyway, he scored nods in 2020 and 2022 for collaborations with Justin Bieber and Cordae, respectively. Back on the ballot with Starline, his first studio album since 2019's The Big Day, and a return to form according to the streets. Chance could make a proper Grammy comeback this year. There's also Jid's God Does Like Ugly, a respectable project that could help the Atlanta MC earn his first Grammy nods for his own releases. Hopefully he gets at least on the nomination ballot. Additionally, LL Cool J, a 2-time nominee in this category and 5-time Grammy telecast host, could snag the 4th or 5th spot with The Force. Speaking of LL, this wouldn't be a discussion about the Best Rap Album category without mentioning some more of the veterans. Some of the vets who could pull off a surprise nomination, especially in light of the entries no longer being listed in alphabetical order on the ballot, include Wu-Tang and Mathematics. Oh no. Chuck D, Ghostface Killer, Slick Rick, Public Enemy, and Raekwon and Ye. Okay? Additional contenders from the contemporary side include Lil Baby, Lil Tecca, Key Glock, Billy Woods, Travis Scott, Metro Boomin, Future, and Offset. All of that being stated, here they get into their fearless forecast. Which rap albums will make the final 5? Our predictions are GNX, Kendrick Lamar, Let God Sort 'Em Out, Clips, Chromacopia, Tyler the Creator, Glorious by Glorilla, and The Force by LL Cool J. So that is their suggestion. Well, that is their prediction of who will make the final 5. They don't say who's going to win, but that's who they think is going to make the final cut on the night of. GNX, Let God Sort 'Em Out, Chromacopia, Glorious, and The Force. Okay? I think GNX is going to take it, personally. I know a lot of people out there would love to see Clips take it with Let God Sort 'Em Out if Clips were to take it. Also, I'm a salute the fuck out of them. I'm a clap. I'm a goddamn have a great time if they win it. You know what I mean? That's going to be, I'm a huge Clips fan. Might be called a Clipster in their eyes. You know what I mean? So I've been listening to them niggas since I was a jit. Middle school nigga. So I will be cool with that. Chromacopia is an album that I absolutely loved by Tyler the Creator. It's probably my favorite Tyler the Creator album and one of my favorites that dropped last year. Glorious by Glorilla was cool. It was a little, it was above average. You know, it wasn't great. It was some missteps on there, but she definitely had some hits on there as well. And The Force by LL Cool J is probably my least out of the 5 that they listed. But it was a dope effort nonetheless from the vet, not a vet, but the vet. You understand what I'm saying? LL, he debuted in what? 84? So to even be considered in the conversation 40 years later, that's an accomplishment within itself. So salute to that. But yeah, let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Let me know what y'all think of Kendrick's appearance at the Playboi Carti concert. Let me know what y'all think in terms of who's going to take the Best Rap Album Grammy home in February. All right, be sure to like and share the video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace. Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'm never politicking, the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts, every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy calls, consulting for the stacks I built. I had